प्रकाश, इस वाले से शुरू करना।
So now we are because into the tech discussion in detail. So in web development we are having a lot of frameworks. Okay, but before that the fundamentals will remain the same: HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So is these three things enough for you to call yourself basically web developer?
So it's not enough to call yourself a web developer only by knowing HTML, CSS, JavaScript. HTML, CSS, JavaScript is very, very important. Majorly JavaScript is very, very important because web under the hood currently is only using JavaScript. Every engine that is there is built with JavaScript. Everything that you see, like different frameworks as well, let's say React, Angular, Vue.js, Node.js, and all of these things basically are using JavaScript under the hood. Even these things like TypeScript, it actually uses JavaScript under the hood. So a lot of programming languages are also influenced by JavaScript. So having a good understanding of JavaScript is very, 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 very important. Secondly, you want frameworks as well, right? Because what happens with the Java framework was basically to reduce your work, right? When I say reduce your work, it's not again something like Wix or Webflow, but it's basically libraries which you basically use, right? So you have to have good knowledge of some framework as well, let's say Angular or React. Then for backend also you need to understanding the frameworks as well, Node.js and all the things. Moreover, it's important to understand how the database will work, how servers actually work, right? Let's say there is a big file of data. Let's say there is a big file of data which is 2-3 GB. How will you handle that data, right? How can you segregate that data? When you send a request to the server, how quickly you get the response, right? Because there is actually a study. Let's say if your website is hanging, okay, it is lagging a lot. A user will not spend more than 5 seconds waiting on it. Like, just imagine more than 5 seconds, and I'm saying that as a big number. Study says more than 3 seconds the user does not wait.
It's like I've heard from like somewhere over Amazon as well, like if our website is taking 1 more second to load,
right,
like 1 million customers are gone.
Exactly, right? So that is what is very important to understand how all these things work, the request, the response. So only learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript won't make you a complete developer, but having all of these knowledges, how to create your own server, how to create your own backend, how to get the data from the API quickly as possible will make you a complete developer.
Okay, so it's like a full stack from creating the front end to creating the back end to managing the data to collecting the data.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, so now we are talking about front end and back end. So can you please differentiate for the student what is front end?